Good morning. How are we today on this fine, fine morning that I could not get out of bed, but I'm here. So apparently I could get out of bed. It just felt like I couldn't. I definitely couldn't do anything, however, except feed the cats and warm up some coffee. That's about it. Mm. So, wanted to take a shower this morning so my hair would dry during sprints, so I'd be good to go, but sometimes we're just doing the best we can around here, right? How's everyone else this morning? How you doing? Are you ready to write? Are you ready to get those words in? I am ready for that at least. I'm definitely ready for that part. So I have stacks of books over here though, because I'm ready to make my video that goes up tomorrow, which is why I wanted my hair dry. So if my hair is wet in that video tomorrow, you'll know why. You'll know why. It will be obvious. I still have not read Tea Leaf Story. I'm being so behind. Like I catch up on a bunch of things behind on others. I did finally cook dinner yesterday. So at least I got that done. There's still so many dishes to wash. It never ends. It never ends. I need new clothes. So I'm gonna have to wash like an emergency load or something. Because I have Anne Rose's book launch tonight at Barnes and Noble. So I need to look decent for that as well. Take some video. I'm gonna make a video of my bookish weekend. So I have lots of excitement happening this weekend. So we shall see the fun that's going on. I might just use the same ad copy stuff for this for the next week of these writer sprints. So we shall see how that works. I'm assuming y'all can hear me, right? Yes, you can hear me. I am not muted. Oh, I looked at the wrong thing. OBS will help. Yep. Excellent, excellent. All right. We are gonna get started. Let's go ahead and start our first sprint as we're waiting for everyone else to come join us. And we'll get some writing in. I'll see y'all in 30. Good morning, Alicia. Excellent. And there is our first sprint. How did everyone do? We had Alicia join. I whispered gently sweet nothings as she joined us. Let's see. She says, everyone is in school or work today. Only dad is questionable. That's right. We'll see. We'll see. And Charles joined us and said, ahoy, time pirates. Ahoy, Charles. Good to see you. Apparently, everyone sleeps in on Friday. I'm telling you, it was tempting for me too. It was very tempting. But so much to do. So much to do. So I'm just getting warmed up in the writing. I didn't get much writing done, just a few words as I'm catching up on where I ended yesterday. And I realize it's going to take me too long to get to my ending. So, like always, I'm going to have to change my ending again. But I still love this story. These characters are really fun. So, it's going to be a good time. Alicia's like, oh, yes, I wanted to sleep in this morning too. Right? It was like, I can't. But I got up. Look at me. I could sleep in tomorrow. I mean, I can attempt to. And whenever I give myself permission to sleep in, then I just can't sleep. Yeah. But I can at least not have to get up and start working right away, right? So. But I have to finish this story this weekend, and I also have to finish. Benny likes to sit right by us, and sometimes that means his tail gets stepped on. His ear hurts. Yeah, he has. Oh, did you hurt his ear? Yeah, he's got an ear infection at Jen. Jenna put medicine in it. He went swimming again. Benny is prone to ear infections because he loves to swim in water. So, yeah, Daddy didn't know, or Grandpa didn't know. It's all right. He's got some medicine in him, so that will help take care of it. You can always tell when the poor puppy has a dog infection because he shakes his head a lot. So, poor baby. You know, you have those kids that get ear infections all the time. Yeah, we have the dog that gets ear infection all the time. His ears aren't even floppy, right? They're like halfway. So, but it's enough. He loves to swim though. Alicia, yes, wanted to sleep in. Da, da, da. I got distracted with new package from the postal lady delivery, but I managed 150 words. Nicely done. I love how you do that. It's a beautiful thing, man. Keep the words coming. But I've got to finish this book because the discussion is on Sunday. I need to finish Visible Life of Addie LaRue too, but I'm almost done with that one. I've got like 30 pages. I will finish that one today for sure. So that one I still have 400 pages to go, which I still might finish it because it's fast, man. John Gwynn reads fast. The length of his books, not frightening. Not like Deborah Harkness, whose books read so slow. John Gwynn reads really, really fast. So we shall see. So far, I'm not liking it as much as Malice, but I didn't love Malice at first either. So we'll see. We shall see where it goes. I still love the writing, and I'm a little confused with the bazillion characters. But that was at the beginning of Malice too, and I caught on pretty quick. Let's see. Joanna's trying to join. She needs a new link. So let me send her a link. Made a soup last night for dinner. It was all from leftovers. We ordered Chinese, so I had leftover white rice. We had fajitas, chicken fajitas earlier, so I had leftover chicken fajita. Took some frozen vegetables out of the freezer, added a bunch of cumin and some chili powder and some oregano, and made like a Mexican-inspired soup, as in the flavors were very Mexican, and homemade chicken stock, of course, and it was delicious. Here's the problem. I shouldn't have dumped all the rice in because it was great while we were eating it, and then we went back to put it up, and the rice had. I'm like, how do they do that in canned soup? How do they make the rice not do that in canned soup? So I'm very curious. So now it's more like risotto. It's like a runny risotto instead of a soup. Still tastes good. I shall probably have some for lunch. Let's see. Alicia says, I'll be reading Daisy Jones in the 6 after writing sprints. Excellent. I really, really, really enjoyed that book. It was my first Taylor Jenkins read, and I quite enjoyed it. So about to put Malibu Rising on this next list, on this next yearly list. I like year-long lists. They keep me on track. And this is a bunch of books off my shelf. Out of 50 books, 39 of them are off my shelf, and another like 5 of them I own on ebook or are on Kindle Unlimited. So it's only 5 books I have to acquire on this list of 50 books. That's pretty impressive. And notice I said acquire. I don't have to buy them. I can get them from the library. So I'm impressed with myself, because that's kind of the point. That's why I want to do these things, to pull these books off my shelf. It's what happens when you're goal oriented. There she is. We are halfway through break. You are here just in time. We were talking about how we all wanted to sleep in this morning, but we showed up somehow anyway. And look, so did you.
I'm trying.
Yep, I feel it, man. I feel it. We shall see how much writing we get done today. I am having trouble focusing, let me tell you, because I have a very big weekend ahead of me, so it's hard to focus on it. The part of the thing that I'm doing this weekend is finish reading one of these books and finishing this short story. Those are 2 of my big activities, so it's hilarious to me how I can't concentrate on the thing that I need to finish this weekend. Partly because I'm looking at this stack of books of possibilities and I just want to read them all.
I hear that.
Reading is much more fun than writing. I don't care what anyone says. And Alicia says, good morning to you, Joanna.
Hey.
And Dad is calling. I mean, at least he's doing it during a break. It could be worse. That's
Dad
pretty good timing.
Dad is very consistent.
That's right. Tell him to watch the stream and only call when there's a break.
That's right.
I mean, this could work perfectly. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I have to film a video today and get that up. And Anne's book launch is tonight.
That's right. That's right.
I do not know why I can't keep the name of the book in my head. It is A Hexcellent Chance to Fall in Love. It's the one about the magical Halloween store.
You were telling us about that yesterday.
Yeah, I'm very excited. So I will go get a copy of that tonight, which means I'm going to Barnes & Noble, which means I will probably buy more books and break my book buying ban, and will make my game complicated.
Nothing wrong with that.
There is something wrong with that. I have 371 physical books I haven't read. I am rearranging my shelf, though, so I get more of them up there. I'm sorry?
I said you might have a problem if.
I do read them, though. I am reading them, right? It's just buying is a lot quicker than reading, so... Which is why I'm on a book buying.
I've been with you on bookstore runs.
Oh, that's different. When we do those, when I do like the when we go like small bookstore hopping and stuff,
yeah.
My excuse is always because I get to support them too.
Sure.
So it is it's hard to control myself for those. I will say that the last few times I've gone to the bookstore, so we'll see what happens tonight. I've been pretty controlled because I do have 371 books I want to read, right? Like that I already own. So it's not like last year I had like no books. I had like 12 physical books because I was reading so slow before, right? So I started just, buying because I need, when I do my game, when I do that kind of thing, I didn't have any books to actually choose from. And then when I discovered thrifting, which the vast majority of my books were thrifted, then it's not cost prohibitive, right? Barnes and Noble is cost prohibitive. So I go in there, I'm like, I can't buy a lot of books because, we have to eat and pay a mortgage.
Yeah.
But when you go to Goodwill and you can buy 40 books for, $80, it's...
I remember when you started going to thrift stores for books. I think we discussed at the time how dangerous this might be for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I still regret nothing. I just need more bookshelves. It'll
No,
be fine.
that's what you said then.
Yeah,
And I
it's still true.
still true. You're very consistent.
Oh, again, it could be drugs. I don't care. And again, I am reading them. If I was just buying all these and they were just sitting
Yeah,
here,
no,
that would
legit.
be different, right? I am reading them. So,
Well, you're a bad influence because here's the deal. Years ago, I got rid of everything but my favorites,
hmm
the ones I was going to reread, and then like my mental health, self-help ones because of the stuff that I do in the community, right? And so I kept certain ones, but I'm down to two bookshelves. I'm no longer down to two bookshelves because I'm using Kelly rationale, which is I will purchase and then I will give them away. But
that's what I'm doing.
giving the way part is is a slower process for me than it clearly is for you. And I'm just like starting to accumulate again. And now that we've got this move in front of us, I'm like, oh heavens.
I do though, man. I donate all. I have a box that's full. So after this month, when I'm done with this reading, we'll do another little free library.
Yeah.
So, no, I love the donating. And since I did Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, it was not a fan. I had the second book that I thrifted. It's hard to
Mhm.
say no when it's $2, right? And I already
Right,
have the first
yeah.
book. So I did read it. I was like, nah, I don't need it. So now I'll, get rid of one and two. So that's another one off my shelf. So someone else can have it for free. Someone else might love it.
It's
If I've learned
wonderful.
anything, just because I don't like it doesn't mean anything, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's someone else out there who will like it. So,
I was also looking at my digital and audio collection of books, and I am like, whoa, I didn't know I had gone over the edge on the digital.
yep, these are all my digital ones. Because the problem with digital are they're invisible. So if I didn't have any means of like picking them randomly or remembering they were in there, and I know a lot of people do that stack, where you download a whole bunch of free when they're free,
Mhm.
get a whole bunch of the ebooks. I do not do that because they're invisible. I can't see them. The physical books, I can see them, right? So when I'm going to choose things and I want things on my list, they're here. But the ebooks, they're invisible, so it just doesn't work. They'll just sit there forever.
I think that's the dragon in me. I will go to my library on my different apps or whatever, and I will just scroll through the titles and be so proud of myself. Like, oh, pretty.
Well, I scroll through because it's the realm of possibilities. Like I do have a list on
Yeah.
Goodreads too. And like I love watching other people's TBR games and I will choose books from them. So it's kind of cool when
Mhm.
I do that too because then I also discover books I might not have seen before. So I like it. It's fun. All right, so we are ready for our second sprint. Hopefully, Alicia's off the call with Dad and is ready to dive in. All right, here we go. 30 minutes. And sprint number 2 is in the books. Have to admit, I'm pretty distracted. How are you doing, Joanna?
I got settled and have started. I'm still working on this short story. It is crunching numbers time.
Woohoo! Hey, at least you have a beginning, a middle, and an end. That's what I shall have after this weekend. Last weekend I started to catch up on edits, but not this weekend. I'm not starting my next edit till Monday. So this weekend is dedicated to short story and reading Tea Leaf Story. I still haven't got to. I want to get it done today so that she has the weekend to look at it. Ren says, hello, hello, everyone. Good morning, Ren. Welcome, welcome. Reading more of Catabasis today and starting Arcana Academy by Elise Kova. Oh, I've heard a lot of really good things about Arcana Academy. So I hope you really love it. I can see the yellow and black cover in my head. And Duke of Bedlam made it. Yo, welcome. Good to see you. So nice, nice, nice. I am working on it, man. So we shall see. I'm also working on a short story. I want it to end, but it keeps getting longer and longer, right? It's like, stop it. Stop it. I'm telling you, that's why I just had to change my ending to the short story too. Because I'm like, nope, that's going to take too long. Go back. We're not writing a novel right now. If we were, we'd be writing the novel I need to be working on, not this one. So, short story.
What kills me is like I had great material for this thing that just is too much. Like you just have to cut the non-essential, and I'm just like, man, those were some good lines. I'm gonna save some of this for later.
Yeah, Ren says, same. I've heard Arcana's magic system is super unique. Ooh, fun. I checked out Raven Scholar from the library because I've heard only good things about it. So I'm so excited to read it. But then it didn't even make it into my TBR for this month. So I have got to, but I have to read it. I have to read it. Alicia, I talked to Dad. He was on his way to an appointment and then wrote about 105 words. Nice. I love your ability to just snap right back in there, Alicia. I love it. I love it. I love it. Duke of Bedlam short stories are 7,500 words. Mine is approximately 9,000. Yeah, you're working up to novella, and it depends. Like the current call out we're doing, it's 5,000 words, so we have to keep the story under 5,000. Alicia, I need to read today, but I feel like I should be writing more today while I have the peace and quiet. Yeah, maybe, right? Let's get the short story done. Like I said, after I need to film this video, but otherwise that short story is my priority for this weekend. So I have lots of book things to do, but I'm going to take most of the day Saturday. I'm going to leave the house so I'm not distracted by anything else, and I'm just going to write this short story. I haven't left the house to write in a long time. Used to do it all the time. Right, Joanna? We used to meet and get writing done all the time.
We did back in those days of gloriousness on Saturday mornings.
That's right. Eating average eggs Benedict, but having a great old time getting some writing done. But yeah, I think that is my goal. I haven't done that in a few months, and I just really need to knock this thing out. Let's see. And Christina joined us. Good morning, Christina. Giving us all of the reminders to hydrate, feed thyself, save progress, laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring the bell, so hopefully you'll get notified. That's the bell. So many bells. Charles says, reading The Gate. Is that you or me?
Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. I'm on my laptop. I don't have everything silenced. Let me do
I
that.
gotcha. No worries. Charles is reading The Gate, The Girl and the Dragon. Also, a long day of laundry and cleaning. Sorry, Charles. I understand that. I need to do laundry this weekend too, but I'm not going to have time. So I'm going to watch an emergency load, and I will start laundry next week when I start my new edit. Ren, the Raven Scholar is another I'd like to get to. Also, The Knight and the Moth and Warrior Princess Assassin. Right? There's so many. There's so many books. But the Raven Scholar, I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, I have to read this. I haven't heard anything bad about it, right? So when you haven't heard anything bad about it, it came out like January. That's pretty good sign. So I've got to get to it. Alicia, I'll see what I can do today and tomorrow. Yeah, you could do it, Alicia. Come on, let's get it done. Hey, Alicia, Duke, Christina, and Charles, Ren says to everyone. Oh, look who came to say good morning.
They're a bit weirded out because I'm in my chair and they're like, why can't we be on top of you?
You're like, I don't understand. This is nap time. I get to lay here now.
It's really been the look all morning. Like, what is happening, mother?
You're the worst mom ever. You're supposed to be cuddling with me. So rude. Awesome. All right. Why don't we go ahead and get started since we are all struggling? Let's just try to make our brain obey.
Come over here.
And get it done. I'll go back to writing sprint screen so I won't forget. All right. We ready for our last sprint of the day?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And we have made it through Friday, an entire week. Yay! Look at that. We rocked it. We all deserve pats on the backs, butts in the chairs all week. I am impressed, even though today was not my most productive. I still showed up and I still got some things done. So I am happy about that. And Duke of Bedlam finished their short story, and the total word count over 9,000. Yeah, yeah, it's 9,001 right now. Oh, so it's not done yet. Yeah, you definitely going into novella territory here.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're getting up there. So, what are you writing it for? What's the purpose for this one? Like we're right now, the most of us in here. But notice some people are reading, some people are writing, and some people work in their own projects. There are no rules for here, right? We just want to help. We're here for positive peer pressure. But most of us are writing a story for the In the Deep Dark Woods by the Western Colorado Publishing Program. So they do an anthology every year and they pay pro rates. So we are all writing a story trying to get it in there. Let's see. Christina says that she was productive and finished a cup of coffee. Does that count? Because then I still wasn't productive. I still have coffee in here. How about you, Joanna?
I did well, yeah, I could use a cup of coffee, but I'm stuck in the chair with animals sitting here around me. Um, yeah. But I got yeah, just still slicing and dicing these words, trying to decide what's pertinent and what is not.
Yes. Nice. Duke of Bedlam says, Jojo! And Christina says, great job, everyone. And Ren, I also was productive. I ate ice cream. Well,
Nice.
if I knew that was an option, I mean, I can have ice cream for breakfast. I'm an adult, right? I'm allowed. I don't know what I want for breakfast. It's part of the problem. I might just boil some eggs while I get in the shower. Alicia, I wrote another 150 words and I will continue to write after I read for a bit. Yeah, I need to do that too. There's just so, that's part of the reason why I'm having trouble concentrating. I need to cross some things off the list. I crossed some big stuff off, so I like relaxed yesterday. By relax, I mean I didn't like do any kind of editing work, right? I did other stuff to catch up on, and it was relaxing. But today, all the things I have to do are piled up again in my brain. Stupid brain. And Duke of Bedlam says an anthology GM Jordan pitched to me. Oh, nice.
We're talking about doing it as a critique group.
Oh,
But
nice. That'll be cool.
that's on the slate for 2026. The Duke is just ahead of the game right now, or because he's
It's
got
not a bad plan. Not a bad
all the
plan.
words going on.
Uh-huh. Christina, thanks for hosting today. Kelly and Joanna, have a beautiful weekend. Christina told us to do all of the YouTube thingies and make sure to drink, save the progress. Yeah, actually, I don't know if I did that. I should probably make sure I did that. Did I save my progress? Saved. Excellent. Are we sprinting next week? Yes, we are. I haven't put them up yet because I wanted to change the little picture to make it the Time Pirates, but I haven't had time and I'm not going to have time. So I'm just going to schedule next week's just like they are now. And then I will change it to Morning Time Pirates as soon as I get time to make a new thumbnail. So I haven't got there yet. So, yep. Alicia says, yes. Yeah, we definitely are. We definitely are. We will be here next week, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central every morning, 3 30-minute sprints. Get this writing done. And I have to get the short story done because I need to go back to my novel. So this is it. It's happening. And Duke of Bedlam says, I always said I couldn't write short stories, and I am not really proving myself wrong. I'm currently almost to act 5 of the story. You're just trying to tackle too much, man. You need to one character in one moment. One character, one moment. That's a really, really, really strong. It has to be a really pivotal moment, but one moment. So excellent, excellent. All right. Do you have any final words, Joanna?
Just have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.